Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Acha bachcho, I'll be telling you about today about how to find the surface area of a prism. Okay? So yesterday we have talked about the volume of a prism. Okay? And the formula for the volume of a prism was that the volume is the volume is going to be area of cross section times the height. Okay? And now I'll try to tell you that how to find the surface area of a prism and how do we derive that formula. Okay? For that purpose, you will have to I'll have to switch on the camera. Just give me a 1 minute. Give me 1 minute. Lo bacho. For this purpose, you have to look at this sheet of the paper. Okay? Right now, you can see that this is a rectangular sheet, and the area of a rectangle, you know, that is length into width. Now, if I fold it like this is an old paper. I wish I really had a new paper. If I fold it like this, like this, okay, so you can see that this is going to be a cylinder type shape right now. Na? This is going to be a cylindrical uh, shape. Okay? So the curved surface area of the cylinder is same the area of this rectangular sheet. Can you see that? The curved surface area of this rectangular sheet is same. The curved surface of the cylinder is same as the area of this sheet. है ना मजे की चीज. So that is basically if you find the circumference of the base, like, you know, this base is circular right now. If I could really show you that, this is really becoming very untidy. Okay, uh, like this. So this circumference is basically the width of that rectangular region. Okay, like if you look at this is the width, and the height of this cylinder. As you remember, yesterday I was telling you that every cylinder, every prism has a cross section and has a height. Now this circular part over here, this circular part is the cross section. Okay, and this is the height. So do you get that idea that the perimeter of the cross section is this width, and the height of this cylinder is going to be the length of this sheet. So the area across that height, the curved surface area across the height of this prism is same as the area of this rectangular sheet. Now let me fold it in a way that I get a triangular prism. Let me give me a minute. Okay. I am wearing my favorite shirt today, and I have worn this so much that this has turned into pieces like this. If you see, but I still love this shirt. So I didn't know that I'll have to turn on the camera today. Okay, now guys, look at this now. This is, can you see that this is a triangular prism kind of a shape? Hai na? So this is, if you want to find the area of all these faces across the height, you see that this is still the area of this sheet of the paper. Can you see that? So if you add this, this plus this plus this becomes the perimeter of the cross section. This becomes the perimeter of the cross section. Can you see that? I hope you are understanding that, Hannah. So the area, the surface area across the height of this prism is going to be the perimeter of the cross section times the height. And if this is a solid prism like this, if you see that if this is a closed from both the sides, then you will have to add twice the area of this cross section as well. Okay? So I'm going to put that into I'm going to write this on the paper now. Okay, so therefore, let me write that the surface area of a prism is going to be perimeter of cross section times the height plus twice the area of the cross section. Obviously, if your prism is a solid one, you have to add up. Like, let me draw that once again for you people. That, for example, if you have a prism like this, so you will have to find all the surface area across the height. So this was the cross section here. So if this is A plus B plus C, that is, if A plus B plus C, that is the perimeter of the cross section times this height into the height. Okay. So this is the surface area across the height of this, like, if I show this, all this red down and the other side, okay? And then plus twice the area of the cross section. So if you have this, suppose this one is the height of this is, let me call this h1. This is twice half into c into h1 in case of this triangular prism here. Okay. You must remember the formula for the surface area of a cylinder by heart. Okay. And the surface area of the cylinder is 2 pi r h plus 2 pi r square. That is 2 pi r h plus 2 pi r square. And you can now realize that why do we have the formula of the surface area of a prism like this? The reason being that this 2 pi r is the circumference of the cross section. Okay. And suppose it is going like this. So if this is a cylinder like this, then uh, the curved surface area is going to be this 2 pi r h. Then plus this is the flat area, twice this pi r square. And suppose if you have a container, this is open from the top, okay, like this, and it has a solid base, and this you contain some water. This is a glass, let's say. Then its surface area would be 2 pi rh plus just pi r square. And suppose this is a piece of pipe, for example. So this will only have the curved surface area. So its surface area would just be 2 pi r h. Here is the h, and here is the radius. Here is the radius, okay, and here is the h, the height of the cylinder. So that is how you determine the surface area of a prism. Now, you might get a question. For example, let me draw a question here and then we'll try that. So here is this question. Uh, this is kind of a bunker, a model of a bunker maybe, though it looks like a double rotica piece over here, ठीक है ना? But this is a prism, ठीक है? So you have to tell me that this is like, again, a model. This is 100 cm here, this is 10 cm, and this top one, this arc over here is a center, I mean, is a part of a circle whose center is O here, okay? And this is a right angle here. Let me call this, just to help you people, its front cross section is like this, and this is going backwards to the E here, and this is your F. Okay? So this is a solid shape. You have to tell me that what is the volume of all of this solid over here, and what is its surface area. Chaliye, find that. Let me help you people. First of all, when you have to find the volume, remember the formula for the volume is the area of cross section times the height. Okay. That is simply the formula for the area of the cross section. Now you have to see that what is the cross section. Cross section is this front face over here, which is going up to this point E and F here. Okay? The cross section comprises of a rectangle plus a segment. A rectangle plus a segment. So this is going to be area of a rectangle. That is going to be area of rectangle plus area of the segment, okay, and then times the height, which is 100. Now area of the rectangle is quite clearly 25 times 10. Now how to find the area of the segment? To find the area of the segment, that is going to be a daunting task for you. You will have to, you don't have the radius up here, okay? So you will have to draw a line. Now you have the length of the chord, but you don't have the length of this radius. Um, by the way, you can find this radius without even drawing this, using this line here. You can find it like this through the Pythagoras theorem. Can we say that r square plus r square, that is equal to 10 square. So this 2r square equal to 100, and then r square equal to 50, and then your r is going to be under root 50. Let it be under root 50. Don't find this in decimals. So area of segment is now going to be area of all the sector minus area of the triangle. That is how you'll find the area of the segment. So guys, area of the sector is, this is 90 degrees over here. 90 over 360, that is a quarter. Quarter of pi r square. And your r square is 50 over here. I'll be writing 50. You see, that is how you can save your time not using the calculator. Otherwise, you had to use the calculator twice here. Okay. So uh, this is the area of the sector minus area of the triangle. Now, this r and this r, they can be used as the base and the height of this triangle. So the area of the triangle, can I say the area of the triangle is half r square? Kyun bacho? I can say that na, because this is half into base into height. And now this is half into r into r. Kyun bhai? Hello. Can I write this as half into r, and that is half r square, and that is going to be half into 50. That is your area of the segment. Please use your calculator now, and you will get the volume of this block. Yes, hurry up. Fine. Use your calculator. So this will be the volume found correct to three significant figures. Okay. Now let's see how to find the surface area of this prism. When you to find the surface area of this prism, remember the formula for the surface area. The formula is, the surface area is going to be perimeter of cross section times height. This will be all the surface area across this height plus twice the area of cross section. I'll be using this area of cross section from here so that I don't have, this is the area of the cross section. So I'll take it from here, area of the cross section. Okay? Now I need to know that what is the perimeter of the cross section. This is 25, this is 10, this is 25. I need to know this arc length as well. Okay.
90 over 360 into 2 under root 50.
Yeah. So this is going to be um, 10 plus, there is 2 times you have 25, and then plus quarter of, this is 90 over 360 into 2 pi r. That is going to be quarter of 2 pi r. Okay. So this is quarter of 2 pi. And now I'll have to use the square root of 50, quarter of 2 pi r. Okay. All of this is the perimeter of the cross section times the height, which is again 100, plus you find this value from here. That is the area, twice the area of the cross section. So this is 2 into this value from here. Okay. Let me see what was this value. Uh, this value was 264.26. 264.27, in fact. This is 27. Okay, so finally you have this. Let me find this, use this calculator. Give me a minute. So this is the answer, 7,640 centimeters square. So I might have made any silly mistake while using the calculator. You can counter check.
60 plus 1.
Mhm. So this is the total surface area. But just remember that the surface area of a prism is, you have to find the perimeter of all the cross section times the height plus twice the area of the cross section. I hope I have made it clear to you people that how to find the volume and surface area of a prism.